Give it up for Francis Toriaga, everybody!
Thank you. Thanks for everyone coming on board here.
I think you changed my last name to Turtle. Is that Toriaga? It's Toriaga, by the way, for the record. So I'm the second brown person coming up here, but just to let you guys all know, I come from a different country. And I know what some of you guys are thinking. Oh no, you're brown. Trump's president. He's gonna kick you out. Don't worry. I found myself a white woman that agreed to marry me. I'm a U.S. citizen. Thank God. No. I was a U.S. citizen before we got married. No, she actually decided to marry me because, let's face it, biracial babies, am I right, New York? Yeah, biracial babies are cute. Anyway, when I was 9, my family immigrated to upstate New York, where my graduating class consisted of me, 160 white kids, and a Brazilian kid named Felipe. So, as one of the token foreign kids, people had a lot of questions for me. Are you Hawaiian? No. Are you Middle Eastern? No. So you don't live in grass huts? What? Welcome to National Latino Society! But I'm not Latino. You should probably talk to Felipe about this. There was this one time, though, it was just completely out of control. It was the first time I ever went to Mark's house, and his mom opens the door. She says he's at work, so I go to the deli to visit him. So I'm at the deli, and I see Mark. He starts cracking up. I go, Mark, what's so funny? He goes, Francis, my mom just called to tell me that a 35-year-old Native American came by to sell me drugs. Why do you gotta be so racially specific, Mark's mom? No, let me break it down. 35 years old. I was 18 at the time. I just turned 30 today. You're not even close. Native American? Okay, I played a Native American in an elementary school play once. Selling you drugs? I wore glasses and played trombone in a marching band. Does that sound like a drug dealer to you? So, I'm upset, but I'm mostly confused. And then Mark looks at me right in the eye, and he goes, well, Francis, when I first met you, I thought you were black. Look at this face. Do I look like Chris Tucker to you? Like if I was in a buddy cop movie like Rush Hour 2, don't you think I'd be Jackie Chan? So, obviously I'm Asian. But thanks for thinking I'm black. I had a pretty sweet afro back then. So if to anyone playing the game all along, I'm originally from the Philippines. And I get it, I get the confusion. We can look pretty racially ambiguous, and it's because of our history. You see, centuries ago, we were just minding our own business until the Spaniards came to our shores and said, hola, we brought empanadas in a Bible. And then they gave us fiestas and Catholic guilt for the next 300 years. Just like they did in Mexico. So to all the Mexicans and Latinos all out there, I'm your Asian hermanos, muchachos. So there's a lot of Latin influence in our culture, and we borrowed a lot of words from Spanish. But there's just this one word that just hasn't completely translated over. Are there any Spanish speakers out there in the audience? We can talk about this after the show. So there's this popular Filipino dessert, very popular. I like to eat it for breakfast, and it's a steamed rice cupcake. And us Filipinos, we proudly call this dish puto. But in Spanish, puto is a derogatory word for male whore. How did this happen? Whose Filipino grandmother did you piss off, Spain? I used to eat this as a child, and Felipe tells me it means male whore? It's not a party until someone brought putos to the party. We used to slather these with butter when they're hot and steamy, shove these putos right into our mouths. That's it. They're made with rice flour. They're gluten-free. So how do I move on from here? The National Latino Society wants to get me and my putos out. So I think my ancestors were onto something, take a word that's offensive and turn it into something delicious, just to take the sting out, remove its power. Jamaicans have already started doing this. Let me explain. You ever try calling someone from Jamaica a jerk? You can't. They really love this dish called jerk chicken. They hold a jerk festival over in Jamaica, Queens. You call them jerks, they just think they're hot and spicy, man. Well, that guy's jerky. Boom, that's another food. That's not offensive, unless you're dehydrated and salty. Well, that guy's a jerk off. Ooh, okay, I felt the hurt on that one. That guy's jerking off. Whoa. I don't want to be involved in any of that. Unless it involves my putos. I don't want any of that touching my food, okay? I'm done. That's my time. Thank you.